Hello and welcome to the Enterprise World magazine. Today, we are thrilled to be joined by a true trailblazer, redefining what it means to lead in the AI-driven marketing landscape. With no formal background in marketing, she built her career on pure resilience, passion, and relentless learning. She's the global marketing lead and expansion lead LATAM at Hybrid, a company that is revolutionizing AI-powered contextual advertising across the globe. Please join us in welcoming one of the most iconic business leaders to watch in 2025, Yana Tolmacheva. Welcome, Yana.
Hi. Thank you for the invitation for this interview.
Oh, so it's an honor itself. So, it's a pleasure to have you on our show, and please welcome to the show today. So, we'll start with the segment one that we have for today. So, Yana, you didn't start your career with the traditional marketing degree. So, can you take us back to your earlier days and how did you find your way into marketing without formal education and experience?
Yeah, sure. So practically it is, for me, it is really interesting journey because it is not so common. As you've mentioned, I had no experience in digital and marketing itself. And according to my university degree, I'm interpreter, not a marketer or again, like a digital expert. But when I was studying at university, I had some friends who were working in a social media agency. So I was proposed to join the team. And, it was a spontaneous decision for me to have an interview with this company. And I was accepted to join the team within 1 week. Well, fortunately, I didn't even put all my efforts to do that. Again, it was, for me, it was a kind of experiment if I could do this or not. But I succeeded in this and I decided to try. So I was occupied with content creation, copywriting, some strategic points. But for me, it was, again, the first experience. And I had to develop myself in every field of digital marketing. I suppose I made a huge success there because I was a kind of leader regarding some clients. And for me, it was a good lesson to start communicating with people in a business environment. But it happens always when you achieve one certain point in your career when you don't see any point for growth anymore. So I decided to quit this company, and within 1 month or 2 months, I found my current job, my current company, which was Hybrid. So here I have been already almost 4 years, and now I can. Even though I didn't have expertise in digital and marketing itself, now I can say that I'm quite developed in this field, and I'm truly glad that when 7 years ago I had this opportunity to try something new and consider this as an experiment.
That's excellent. So, like you mentioned, with your illustrious career, you've navigated multiple global markets from Europe to LATAM to India now. So what have been some of the biggest cultural learnings that have shaped your leadership approach and philosophy and style?
I think, again, I was quite blinded when I started to manage global markets, because for me everything works similarly. But when I started to get deeper into peculiarities of each market, I faced not a problem, but a kind of insight, let's call it insight, that every market, even if they're located, geolocation is quite close to each other, like for example, India and Indonesia, they're totally different. So for me, the most peculiar moment here is that every market has its own features. And when you create a kind of strategy or you open a new market for your company, you need to understand that everything will work totally different. And here you need to prepare to, to change your mindset and to listen to other people in order to gather all necessary information for your success there.
That's fantastic. So, as someone who manages cross-border teams and innovation hubs, how do you foster collaboration and experimentation across different regions and time zones?
Well, it is really, really difficult. Sometimes it's really difficult for me, and I can explain why. Because I have, again, different time zones. For example, I'm occupied with Indonesian market as well. Now, I can't say that I manage and do something with my hands. I'm just, make some strategic plans, and I have a team who are performing all these activities. But in general, we have 13 hours gap here. I'm living in Mexico, and now it's 13 hours gap. For example, with India, we have almost 12 hours gap. And obviously, I have to have early morning calls. And for example, now I have new friends. Girls that wake up almost the same time as me. So, but in general, again, I was able to make my routine in the way that is comfortable for me. And I'm not burning out. I put all the activities that I have to perform during the day, but in the most comfortable pace for myself. So again, it's a perfect structured routine, but it took a lot of effort for me to accomplish this.
That's amazing. So Yana, let's move on to the second segment, which is called as the rapid fire. Do a quick, fun, rapid fire question. I'll ask you a few questions, and you can quickly tell me one-word answers for them. So please describe a hybrid in one word.
Collaboration.
That's great. So the one thing you do every day without fail.
Drinking matcha. This beverage makes every day better.
That's fantastic. So a book or mentor that deeply influenced your leadership.
I can name a certain book or person. I will say that it's important to surround yourself with people from whom you can learn.
That's great advice. So the most underestimated trait in marketers today?
Patience.
That's great. So coffee-fueled brainstorms or late-night strategic sessions, what would you choose?
Obviously brainstorms with coffee or tea, but if these brainstorms are accompanied by chocolate bar, it will appear to be a brain tornado, not a brainstorm.
Oh, that's superb. So if not marketing, what industry would you like to lead in?
Farming. I would like to have my own farm with sheep and cows, and come up with ideas of recipes for my own cheese.
That's nice. So what is your leadership mantra in one sentence?
The function of leadership is not to provide more leaders. It's not to provide more followers, but more leaders.
That's insightful. So Yana, this brings us to the end of the interview, but I just want to give you a small vote of thanks. So thank you so much for sharing your incredible journey with us today. Your story is a living testament that true leadership isn't about where you start. It's about curiosity, adaptability, and the courage to grow relentlessly. So to all of our viewers, this is what the future of leadership looks like in 2025, which is AI-powered, human-guided, and globally connected. So stay tuned to the Enterprise World magazine as we continue to spotlight visionary leaders like Yana, who are redefining industries one bold decision at a time. Thank you so much, Yana, and I hope and I wish you all the best for your role and company ahead.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Bye. Take care.